world, especially in the United States, people are openly dealing with instances of black hate, Asian hate, anti-Semitism, anti-LGBTQ, and more ill-will discrimination. It's sadly a trend. And in her new book, The Influential Voice, author and Broadway producer Tricia Brouk shares the tools to empower us all to make a difference in the way others feel and are perceived. And she joins us now to discuss it. Good morning. Thanks for starting your morning with us.
Good morning, Bill. Thank you so much for having me today.
Absolutely. I appreciate you taking the time. It's a lot when we talk about everything you're doing. You go from film directing, producing, Broadway, to writing a book and advocating for change. How did you decide to make that transition?
My entire platform is built on amplifying and elevating voices and the powerful stories that people have to share to make the world a better place. When I decided to write The Influential Voice, I wasn't really thinking about writing a book about how to teach people how to have an influential voice, to learn how to speak with dignity and respect and inclusion. I was thinking about writing a book on how to communicate. And what I realized during all of the social injustice and everything that was going on in the country is that what we needed was a safe place to be able to learn how to communicate and be inclusive and how to talk about the hard subjects. And that's why I wrote The Influential Voice, to really help people be able to communicate effectively with love, curiosity, courage, and humility.
You know, it's sad and encouraging at the same time. Like, it's encouraging that you're doing it and we're having these discussions, and it's sad that you even have to. You know, so what do you hope people will gain from reading the book and hopefully kind of incorporating what you write about into their lives?
What I'm hoping is that everyone will realize they have an influential voice, no matter where you live, no matter what race, what gender, what sexual orientation, what religion. You have an influential voice. And when we come together as a community of human beings to have these conversations and to ask the question, how am I part of the problem and how can I be part of the solution? Then we move towards a place of more inclusivity. And that is really my goal here. It's not about everybody sharing the same opinion. It's about learning how to communicate with dignity, respect, curiosity, courage, humility, and love.
Do you think that we've lost that, or do we never really have it? Like, it seems like right now we are a lot less willing to kind of talk and work through things. We stand on separate sides of the street and just yell at each other.
Well, that has been taught to us. And I think what we've forgotten is that we are different. And the second we start saying we're all the same, we're all human beings, we're all the same, that's the problem. We're not the same. We are different, and that's okay. And to be able to come together and acknowledge and see the people in the room, see the people in the community that you're actually dealing with, and have these conversations, being different is what makes us so amazing. And that's the thing that I think people have forgotten. And I highlight that being Pride Month, LGBTQIA is lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, queer and or questioning, intersex and asexual and or ally. That's where we all come together, the allyship part of this. And that's what I want to remind all of the viewers today.
I think that my favorite hashtag on social media is hashtag use your voice for good. Like that seems to be kind of the basis of a lot of what you're doing. You're a public speaker as well, and setting other people up to become public speakers. Is that kind of what that's about?
It's really about teaching people that their voice matters, whether you are an influential voice across the kitchen table from your children or your partner, whether you are an influential voice as a teacher in front of a classroom or a CEO in front of your leaders. Being able to trust and know without a doubt that everything you have to say matters, and the words that you choose to say will have impact. And that's why learning how to speak with dignity and respect is going to move us away from hate and more closer to love.
Yeah, it's a basic message, but I hope people finally start to listen and incorporate. I hope your book helps us do that.